In the first 3 innings tonight, both Blanton and Lima managed to fend off a threat with 2 on and 1 out and get out of innings unscathed, and each had 3 shutout frames until, with 1 out in the 4th inning, Dan Johnson was up for his second at-bat of the night, and seems these days almost every Johnson at-bat has something memorable about it.
And here's a delivery to Dan Johnson, ripped to right field, way back, and he's hit another one. Dan Johnson is just on fire. About 35 feet fair in dead right field, and that gives the A's a 1-0 lead. On a 2-2 pitch. And he's reached double figures for the rookie. That's number 10.
And then a base hit by Payton was followed by a 4-pitch walk to Swisher. And by the way, the A's were the recipients of 8 walks tonight, 4 by the starter, Lima, and that certainly didn't help the Kansas City cause any. On Kelly's fly ball out to deep center, the alert Payton tagged up and went from second to third, and it paid off almost immediately with Mark Ellis' subsequent at-bat.
Here's the 1-1 on the way, and it's swung on bounce to third, back of the bag, and it's a fair ball taken by Tehan. Long throw, not in time. Ellis is safe at first as Payton scores, and up to second goes Swisher, and it's 2-0 Athletic.
And Jason Kendall was up next, and Kendall likes to use the other side.
Now Lima's 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball blooped over first down the right field line. That's going to fall for a hit. Swisher's rounding third to score. Going to third is Ellis, and a patented little dunker to right by Jason Kendall. 3-0 Athletic.
In the 5th inning, Bobby Crosby started the inning by striking out, but then things mushroomed a little bit, but it looked like once again things would not get out of hand against Lima, or on the part of Lima. Chavez singled for the first of his 3 hits, but Lima walked Johnson. Now there was 1 out, runners at first and second. Payton popped out. But on an at-bat here with Swisher up, there was once again a little bit of command problem. The walk loaded the bases, and Bobby Kelty had a 2-2 count. Lima thought he had him struck out on 2-2, was on the way to the dugout, was called up abruptly, and fans were unhappy. They were even more unhappy on the 3-2 pitch to Kelty. He's ready and pours it in. Swinging a line drive, base hit to left field. Here comes Chavez in to score. Racing around from second is Johnson. He scores 5-0. On to third is Swisher. And on a 3-2 pitch, Kelty just took it the other way with a left field line drive, and the fans are furious. They thought Lima had Kelty struck out on the previous pitch. And Lima was an unhappy camper, but even more so after his pitch to Ellis. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive belted to deep left center field. It's going to be a long run, and nobody will get that one. It bounces to the wall. 1 run is in. Swisher. All the way around for first comes Kelty. 2 runs are in. A double by Ellis, and it's really opened up now for the Athletics. 7-0. And when we got to the 7th inning, Jimmy Gobble was the pitcher. He had come in to get the final out in the 5th on 1 pitch. Escaped the bases loaded jam with a double play ball in the 6th, but couldn't duck the A's in the 7th. After he got the first out, Bobby Kelty singled for his 3rd consecutive hit, and Mark Ellis was really swinging a hot bat by now.
2-0 to Ellis, the right-handed hitter, is ripped to left field deep. Going back, Ambrose, he is going to watch it go off the base of the wall. Kelty is streaking to third, rounding third. He will come to the plate, and the throw is not in time. Kelty scores on a double to left center field by Mark Ellis, and now it's 8-0 Athletic.
And then a walk to Kendall and a bloop hit by Kotze loaded him up for Bobby Crosby. Crosby hit into a force out, allowing the run to score. He beat the relay to first, so now the A's had a 9-0 lead with Chavez coming up.
Here's Gobble's 0-2 pitch. He's ready and deals, and it's lined on the left field line, slicing right down the line. A fair ball, now rolling into foul territory. 1 run is in as Kendall scores. Crosby is rounding third. Baroa with a play to the plate, and the tag is too late. A line drive the other way, a 2-base hit down the left field line by Chavez, plating Kendall and Crosby as the A's reach double figures and have 11 runs now. It's 11-0 Athletic.
And as the fans kept wondering when it would end, it didn't end. Johnson drew another walk. Payton singled to second base. Swisher worked a full count.
Here's the pause in the pitch by Gobble. Hit the deep left field. Going back is Ambrose. He's going to watch. Headed for the waterfall. Gone. 3-run shot to dead left field by Nick Swisher. And now it's really on. 15-0 Athletic.
And that was all the A's got in the inning as Andy Cisco came in to finally get the inning to a conclusion with the score at that point what it was. Joe Blanton got the rest of the night off after his 6 innings of work. He had faced a minimum 10 batters to the end of his 6-inning stint. There was a runner on an error, but he was wiped out in a double play. And the rest of the night saw the A's add a run in the 9th inning on a double by Payton after Johnson singled and brought the scoring for the A's to a close. Meantime, the shutout was averted by the Royals with 3 hits in the 8th inning, producing a run against Keiichi Yabu, who worked 2 innings. The RBI was by DeJesus, and then in the 9th, Rincon finished it up, giving up a walk and a single, but finally closing it out 16-1 Athletics. And as they look for a sweep possibility tomorrow behind Heron, it'll be Renelvis Hernandez for the Royals. And Ken will be back with the scoreboard right after this.